Chin,
Oh yeah, what's up, man?
how'd the live go with
I
Brendan?
was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
I was the first one in the TikTok today.
I watched the
On
stream for a little
TikTok?
bit.
Yeah, you guys were live on TikTok.
I had no idea. I thought so YouTube just,
Were they?
News to Chin. That's hilarious. Is that true? It was on TikTok?
Yeah.
And Chin, you didn't know that.
no.
That's
so
fun.
what did Brendan
that
like
that
give a
kind of
TikTok?
thing is fun for me.
I don't know. I think it was just from his
How
phone.
does that work though? How does that work? So
Wait,
someone
that's
just
so
uploads a link,
funny.
right? So it's from YouTube that goes to TikTok then, right?
I think it might have been Brendan's phone. I'm not sure what I was looking
Oh
at.
yeah, Brendan did place his phone
Yeah.
in front of him, so he must have done it separately without telling me. Yeah,
Yeah,
communication
because he
over
did
that
walk
team.
around.
Why would he tell you?
Because maybe it's good for me to know. I don't know.
He's being sarcastic.
Yeah, but also like he kept walking. Audio, dude. Fuck, if you even like kick one little cable, you have to find that cable to make sure it's not buzzing. So I remember Brendan just walking in front of the thing and setting up his phone, and then I'm all of a sudden hearing these buzzing sounds. I'm like, no! After all this time, so I had to go back and like fucking fix all the just positioning of the cable so it wasn't buzzing live. Hey man, I have an emotional moment here. Shout out to Casey. I kept calling Casey like all hours of the day because whenever something went wrong, and Casey's just like, hold on, yeah, is this good? Just try that. I'm like, oh fuck, it fixed it. And then something else happened. Another thing happened. He's like, oh well, hold on, chill. Okay, did you try this? Boom, it worked. So thankfully Casey was there because
Yeah.
I think it would not have gone down if I didn't have you there. So thank you.
Happy to help. You know, I'm always here for you. You're making me sound like a meth head. It was the first. It was the first.
No, you were barely waking up.
Yeah,
yet
yeah,
today.
so
you were barely waking up. Yeah.
I just opened my eyes and I get a text from Chin like, "Yo, can you talk right now?" And I was like, my eyes just opened. I've
Just
been awake
opened,
for 7 seconds, but yes, let me give you a call. So we just troubleshooted some stuff. It's always one of 3 issues, and we figured them out. And I'm glad it went well. It looked good. It sounded good. So, boom, off you go.
And Casey's so reaffirming too. Is like, he'll just say like, oh, no, looks great, sounds great, you're good, man. Just just chill.
Yeah.
You know how so Nick, I would say Nick is probably the number one as far as like oh, is everything okay? And then I kind of calm Nick down a little bit every now and then. And then Casey's my chin. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm your Chin.
Yeah, something like that. So it's like a good thing that we have here.
Yeah, I
And Mark,
agree.
you're great too, man. You're bringing
This
in
is
tone.
my chin.
And what do I do? What do I do? You guys suck.
No, Mark's also a very calming presence.
Yeah.
That's why Chin doesn't call me for stuff. I mean, God damn it, Chin.
No, Nick. I do. You do help me out too. I do call
Yeah,
you for stuff.
yeah. How are you feeling now that you got them out of the way? Like, does it feel like you're a little bit better now?
That much better because like things. I'm sure I'm gonna be running into problems, but now at least the problems I ran into this time, I pretty much have a handle on it because just working with Casey and figuring stuff out. But I know there's gonna be something that pops up. That's just how life works, man. In production, something's gonna pop up.
And Brendan called me and said you guys are moving studios next week again.
Shut up, dude. No.
That's awesome. I love that.
You had me.
Yeah, me too.
You fucking
That was
had
great.
me.
Chin just right on screen.
I know. Remember the new gun I got?
But also, you're not streaming for 6-7 hours.
No. Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
So what's your schedule now, Chin? You guys go live on Fridays too, or something?
Yeah, so that's what he's wanting to do Tuesdays and Fridays.
But in addition to 2 taped episodes a week too?
Yes.
So technically
yeah.
like 4.
No, actually 3 taped. Casey, 3.
3 a
'Cause
week?
We have so there's 2 regular shows, 2 regular Big Bang
hell are you
breakdowns, and
gonna
then
talk
one
about?
Sunday fan questions, which is funny you mentioned that because Sunday fan questions, but then we're doing mainly fan questions with the YouTube membership live stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know. He even said on the broadcast, like, we'll see if we do it, once or twice a week for the live streams. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't
Also,
know.
he was like, "This is the coolest thing I've ever done." We did.
Oh, he actually got emotional.
We did. Well, I thought it went great, but we did the Schaub show live for like
I know.
a year. I'm
You
like,
would
do
do
you
it live
not?
when I first started.
Yeah, I'm like, we did this. I guess it's
I
not
know,
fan
yeah.
engagement question thing.
That's the big one.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the big one.
All right. I was like, we did that for a year.
Casey's on the call. I know it's live, but Casey has something to say real quick.
Yeah, remember we did that for a year? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If it's 2 times a week, then I'll get more of a hang of it, but I'll still hate it even more too because twice a week, dude.
No, it'll be
mean?
fine. I mean, no editing, and maybe at some point, like that can substitute the fan question episodes that you do, so that'll be less editing.
Yeah.
You figure out a kind of comfortable workflow, and it'll be all good.
Can I suggest something about the fan question episodes?
Yeah.
Maybe have a couple topics now that you've done a bunch. Like
just prepare.
send in a
topics
question
for-
about this thing that we recently talked about, just to mix it up a little bit.
So on a previous show, like when you guys send in questions, make sure to.
Yeah, next episode, sending questions about this specifically, because like, I don't know, I just feel like the well's running dry out of.
No, listen, you're a big MMA fan, so it's good to get this knowledge from you. So yeah, so I'll talk to him about that.
Just a thought.
No, it's a good thought.
Well, it looks like Chin might finally be reaching his breaking point. Now, before anyone says we're reading too much into this, just listen to the way Chin talks about this whole live podcast situation. The guy sounds absolutely exhausted. Apparently, Brendan decided to jump on TikTok live from his phone during the podcast. While he was setting up his phone, he somehow managed to mess with some of the cables in the process, creating even more problems for Chin to deal with. The funniest part? Chin didn't even know the TikTok live happened. He only found out afterwards when his friends told him. That's about as Brendan Schaub as it gets. Think about that for a second. The producer of the show had no idea his own boss was live streaming the already live podcast on TikTok from his phone in the corner of the room. But what's even funnier is the guy in the green shirt. Every time Chin starts telling a story, he's got some little joke or comment ready to go. Half the time it feels like he's trying not to laugh while Chin is explaining what happened. And honestly, the guy is hilarious. He keeps slipping in little comments and side jokes that only make sense if you've spent years watching the chaos surrounding Brendan and Chin. The other thing that stood out to me was how thankful Chin seemed when he started talking about his friends helping him behind the scenes, because at this point it feels less like a podcast and more like a support group. You can tell he's getting tired of the constant chaos, the random changes, the hectic schedule, and apparently now surprise live streams on TikTok that nobody tells him about. Now, I've seen a few clips of these podcasts with Chin and his friends, and it always feels super awkward. Like they're all in on the joke with the whole Brendan and Chin trolling lore. But at the same time, Chin is their boy, so they're trying not to completely roast him while he's sitting right there. But there is absolutely no chance they don't joke about this stuff when Chin isn't around. Because every time Brendan's name comes up, it feels like they're all trying not to laugh. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments.